So, welcome back, dear YouTube viewers. So, if you are still with me, that means that I'm doing something great, or maybe by accident, or maybe you like to see me struggling. But let's go ahead. Let's first review this new iteration of the deck. I've added some new cards that might help quite a lot. Evolutionary Leap, I think just in case a single copy, but to make us more viable to find our creatures. Some Blessed Alliance, especially I'm looking forward the life gain actually, but the sacrificing the attacker might come in handy. A couple of Radiant Flames, because I'm already running lots of colors in the deck, and Restoration Gearsmith. She is able to bring back some creatures from the graveyard, and also the on the 4th mana creature spot I was missing, and this is going to fulfill a role, and especially because we can use the Eldritch Evolution targeting maybe one of the Primal Druids to go ahead and locate the Restoration Gearsmith. That could be good. And the Cataclysmic Gearhulk, white. Now it's let us clear somehow a very big board, so it should be very decent. And the rest of the deck, these ones are going to be able to deal with some of the most difficult enchantments out there, and the rest of the deck pretty decent ramp. So let's go ahead and try to win some matches. The current rank I don't remember, but it's near 10. I've been lowering my rank quite a big deal because the deck was performing poorly, and mostly I should take the blame because I did very damaging and handicapping misplays. So actual rank is 7. Can we climb up back to where we want to be? So this hand has Nisa and that's it, but we also have the Radiant Flames. So if the opponent starts with a very aggressive style of deck, we have Radiant Flames, and other than that we have our Nisa. Yeah, and we might get to play something in the meantime. Mm, since I already have the Ring Warden, I'm not afraid of losing Nisa. Mm, But now we are not going to be able to block the top and free blade here unless we draw a Primal Druid right now. Wow, thank you very much. But the Primal Druids are finding her ways, or their ways to my hand. I mean, they appear so often. I don't know what's with that, but it looks like if on every single game they are around. So here comes trouble, and let's see, Angelic Destiny. That's problematic. So we can deal with that later, thanks to the Mockery of Nature. The opponent has 3 lands, so at this point it's actually a good idea. Hmm. Yeah, this clears the board from both sides and also gives me a land, and also is going to delay the opponent from using his spell, and that means that we gain time to build up to the Mockery of Nature. We are going to, I think, Swamp is the missing color here. So we know, we have to remember that the opponent has the Angelic Destiny with in his hand. Now he has these guys, Blessed Spirits, so I can drop Plains and Nisa and have mana open for the Blessed Alliance. That sounds like a plan. Now, yes, a forest for us. And next turn we can cast the Green Warden of Murasa. So here, hopefully the opponent tries to use a powerful aura in this guy, and we get to use the Blessed Alliance to remove 2 cards. Maybe there it comes the Angelic Destiny, maybe. Yes, here it comes. Okay, 7. And I'm not willing to take that much damage. So we force the opponent to sacrifice his single attacker. And Angelic Destiny is back again with the opponent. What to do here? Well, I was thinking playing the Green Warden of Murasa. That's a possibility because we can recover the Blessed Alliance. But instead I can play the Permadroid and wait a little bit. Next turn, Nissa will transform if she's still around, and I can use the Mockery of Nature to get rid of that pesky Angelic Destiny. Or maybe this Sigil of Valor too. So, a discount of 2, this is 8, so we have to pay 6 for the Mockery of Nature. So, I'm going to first attack, then we transform Nissa, then let's make Nissa flip. She becomes Planeswalker. Now the thing here is I can +1 first, but if I use the Mockery of Nature, I reduce the odds of getting a basic land. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this before activating Nissa, and either way I was willing to cast this card to destroy that enchantment. Yes, please. Let's get maybe an additional red because we have double black already, double white. Now we have double red. Now a +1. Let's see what we get. Swamp. Well, despite having reduced the number of basic lands with the Permadroid, we still got that. The opponent might have Reprisal, or maybe he has his own Blessed Alliance to deal with our Mockery of Nature, but we have the Green Warden that is very good for us. So we know one of his cards is the Angelic Destiny, and if he kills the Mockery of Nature, yes, I'm not going to use the Green Warden of Murasa because yeah, that's it's a very good idea to keep this one for when the opponent yeah, okay, another forest. Let's do this. Ballot Null. Now that's playable. Now that the opponent knows that I have that card in my hand, so let's send this guy to attack. Now the opponent should not kill this guy. No, it's a mistake. Because, I mean, you know that I have this in my hand. Boy. Alright, here I creature, another 2 creatures back to our hand, and we get to Mockery of Nature. We have to sacrifice this Ballot Null, but it's okay. Now you have lost your angelic destiny forever, unless, well, there are some ways in white to recover his enchantments, but I'm not worried about that. Now, the Green Guardian of Mirasa and the Ballot Null make a very nice loop, so I don't see the opponent getting out of this one. That's a way to recover his precious angelic destiny from the graveyard, but he is not able to cast it this turn. He can make Ethion Angelic Purge. Oh, that's a way to get rid of our looping strategy. So what to do now? So we are about to lose our. Oh, poor guy. Oh, poor guy. That I feel almost so. I feel so dirty with this. Okay. But we have to climb our ranks. That's understandable. The opponent decided to leave. I wonder why. Right, but it's a victory. Let's see. Um, Let me just check what the computer. What do you guys think? What is the AI going to choose if I play the combustible Gearhulk? Is the AI letting us draw, or he takes the damage? We have a Nulemox swinging, ready to swing at his face, its face, I should say. Okay, bless the spirits. Now, the Gearhulk is not like we need it, but let's do this one first. I don't want to have many basic lands in the library because I want to increase the odds of drawing expensive cards. Oh, well, that was one of them. Uh, oh boy. Oh, yeah. This is just too much. Now, why? The only thing, just to let you know that there has it has occurred a misplay from the tapping. I mean, be I should have taken a more careful tapping because now I cannot cast the decimator because the computer decided to tap all my green lands without an actual necessity. I cannot cast the Ring Guardian of Mirasa either. Yeah, that was a bit silly. Now we at least get to hit with the Hissing Quagmire. What you gonna do, bad boys, bad boys? We have taken care of 20 of the opponent's cards with that single swing. I wish the reprisal towards the Gearhulk, the only viable target here, and the Oblivion Sour. Please, Oblivion Sour. I never done the Oblivion Sour here. Come on. I what? That's just the computer has gave up his hopes entirely. He just wants to die. What is this? Alright, let's see. What is our next card? It was not the Oblivion Sour. Nothing that's going to help us draw. Now, if I had cancel. If I had played that the turn before, I think I could have lethal already. I mean, come on, decimator. Yeah. Are there any more basic lands in my library? Well, there are a few. There we go. And I could cast the Mockery of Nature even, but why? Alright, a little bit of overkill here. I feel sorry for our opponent, but we had to deal with the Angelic Destiny. That's a very nasty one, but we had the tools and the mana to activate those. Alright, we have won. Let's see if we can keep our streak. So I'm liking the deck. Maybe it's not the most powerful deck, but it feels so good when the things work. Yeah, but I don't like using the Ulamog, but it's so much power. And there was a time before Kaladesh when everybody was playing Declaration in Stone, so spending 10 mana to cast Ulamog and getting that one removed with a 2-mana spell wasn't too, I mean, it wasn't too the favorite play anymore. So uh, we stopped. I mean, before Declaration in Stone, everybody was running Ulamog with Acidic. Uh, what else? Acid Moss, the Monwali Acid Moss. Nice cards, but we need first, before we can play those, we need the lands, and this is a very good way to get our lands going. So fetching a bread, I think, or maybe I should go with no. Uh, we have to see what the opponent is playing here, because if I want to cast Radiant Flames, I need to search for my red. I think I can wait. Yes, the Pilgrim's Eye is going to let me go searching for my mountain. So I can prepare the Restoration Gearsmith if I want to. Now, scratch that we have all the colors that we might want. Now, okay, the only thing is that we don't have a 2-drop. Let's go white. Maybe I should have gone red, but the opponent is at 1 mana, maybe 2. So I'm going to wait for the Radiant Flames, because for 2 mana the opponent might play a lot of creatures that... this is not an aggressive deck, maybe? Maybe it's a tokens. Yeah. Well, he might be playing lots of goblins, but I haven't seen that so much. So if the opponent has many goblins, the Radiant Flames is going to be extremely good. Okay, what is it? The opponent is hesitating as to if he wants to attack us or not. Maybe... yeah, I mean, he's suffering. He's another player that suffers because the 1 mana that he spent should have been this colorless instead of his red. Yeah, another victim of the Grong mana tapping. Every day, thousands of Magic players are victims of a Grong mana tapping from the computer. help us prevent that from happening. So white. So this points towards a token generation deck, but if that's the case, I don't know why he has the Goblin Arsonist. Maybe he just wants 1 mana drop creature of the sorts. Hmm. Okay, blocking for sure, because that means that our Restoration Gearsmith has some target that we can find, and we miss 1 point of damage, but we prevent one, and maybe we delay the opponent from having something scarier. Okay, Forest, Restoration Gearsmith, Pilgrim's Eye. Now, if the opponent kills our Gearsmith, not biggie. At some point, we are going to have our Decimator of the Provinces up. So now this is one of the most complicated, because of the wrong tapping. We have to be very careful. It takes 3 greens to cast this. Oh, Embodiment of Fury. Wow. Alright, let's attack with this and see if the opponent is willing. Now, this is making much more sense. Maybe he wants to equip his lands. That's very amusing, but that's a good idea. I have to do a deck like that at some point. So, is he going to block here? Other than that, this one is an elemental, so perhaps he's running elementals. So, Nisa's Pilgrimage. Yeah, let's ramp a bit. We take 4 or maybe more damage. But I think that I'm fine with that, because that means also that I get to deal more damage with the Gearsmith, because my Radiant Flames kills the Embodiment of Fury. That's one thing. So a discount of 4, so I could play the Decimator of Provinces next turn. So if he attacks with this, he loses 1. Oh, but he gets 1 less mana to play spells. Alright, we take 8. Alright. Not bad. Let's try to attack here. So if you were the opponent, would you block? Would you double block and kill the Gearsmith? Would you prevent the damage? This guy needs 4 creatures to become flipped. Let's drop the mountain. Let's Radiant Flames without spending the energy of the Aether Hub. What? Oh, okay. I'm angry. I'm going to become a Gearhulk now. Look what. Did you see what happened there? Come on. So look at the song. Right. Why did the computer spend my energy? The Embermaw Helion. Not bad, but the opponent has just 1 card in hand. Let's see what we draw. That's very good for me. Can play this. What is in my graveyard? I can recover one of my radiant flames, but I think I'm going to bring back one of the Gearsmiths, confirm, attack for one. Now the opponent could activate the Needle Spires. He can't equip it. Well, now he might be able to equip the Spires. Then, thanks to the Ember von Heliod, this one deals a ton of damage, so we have to block that one. Yeah, 2 plus 1 each time it hits. He's doing exactly that. No? Well, this one is an elemental and this one isn't. So, not sure what the opponent is going to attempt here, but we can kill this one and prevent 4 damage. Okay, we take 4. Plains is good. We can we? Okay, let me think. If I activate the hissing quagmire, this is a discount of 3, so we have to pay 6 for this one, and activating this is actually 4, not enough. So if I play this without spending my greens, I still can use the decimator. Let's see. Okay, decimator.
No.
What? No te preocupes, que ahora a little bit of oil spillage is going on in my home, but nothing to be too worried about. Here, well, the opponent might have something that could potentially kill us if he can remove the pig and activate the spires. We die. It seems that he has no answer for our decimator. Mm, hmm. So I would like to draw the Noxious Gearhulk because that takes care of the Helion. Now that will be our best draw. The opponent taking his time to consider his options here. Alright, maybe he went to sleep somehow and tried to ask the pillow what to do. Timer is going to run out. Needle Spires can deal 6 damage to our pig. thanks to the ability of the Embermaw Helion, but we deal 5 damage in return, and we have the Green Warden up of the Alliance, exactly what we need. Thanks to the life gain there, and we have restorations made. This one has trample. Yeah, we need to do an active play here. We cannot do nothing because we might fall into the hands of a removal, maybe Declaration Stone or some other. This one is going to be dealing 6 to us. Maybe he wants to double block, so he kills the Decimator. Just this? No, he wants to take care of our Decimator, but we in turn kill both creatures. And we are going to recover the Decimator, of course. I could go with the other. Yeah, let's go with the other Gearsmith. And now the Decimator. No. Even if the opponent has a planar outburst, it will be bad news for us, but I think we got it still. If he has this embodiment of fury, likelihood of him running planar outburst is quite a possibility because it has awaken. Yeah, but the awaken cost of the planar outburst is so expensive that he should run green to get there. Totem Freeblade. Yeah, it's not the answer that he needs. And also now he cannot sacrifice the Foundry of the consoles. Yeah, we got this. Swamp. Now I think I should have enough mana, unless, yeah, whatever you do not tap 3 greens. Decimator. Merge. We are going to get rid of the weakest part of the chain. And that's a little bit of overkill again. So that will be the end of this episode. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I think that we have found some. I mean, our opponents were not that problematic in the previous episodes, but all in all, I think the deck is running very smoothly now. I think I'm enjoying it so much. So, but I have to take care of some spilling that has occurred back here. So until next time, we'll be meeting soon again. I hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave your comments, and maybe you want to subscribe or something. But until that time, sayonara.